With 6 leaders of 2 local universities in the hot seat in Lansing today. Oakland University and Eastern Michigan answering tough questions about their large tuition increases this fall. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell in Lansing tonight with what they had to say to state lawmakers.
Lawmakers told state universities don't raise tuition by more than 3.75% or we'll take away more than $1 million in funding. It's a threat that may have backfired.
And do you think the disincentive for blowing by the cap, we've seen 3 schools now blow by the cap, do you think the disincentive or the dollars amount should be greater?
It's a simple but loaded question. Did the state cap on tuition increases backfire? If the penalty were greater, would it limit tuition increases? You see, Eastern Michigan University increased tuition by 7.8%, which brings in about $10 million. Oakland University increased tuition by 8.48%, which brings in about $12 million, much more than the $1.25 million penalty. Do these tuition caps actually cost students money because you have to increase tuition even more as you lose state funding?
Well, that's the other piece to it. Is the increase of tuition is in part to offset the decrease in state funding. If you go back 25 years ago, about 63% of our budget came from the state. Now that's down to about 23%.
And a warning from lawmakers trying to control tuition. The challenges are increasing. It could get worse in the coming years.
So what we're facing in the state of Michigan is a decline in K through 12 enrollment, which is the feeder to the higher ed. So if we're getting less students graduating in Michigan, how do we keep up the amount of institutions we have with the enrollment they have?
Both universities say they made these tuition increases to fund expansions in technology and offerings to give students the best education. In Lansing, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.